recently made over $100 in an hour with Clickworker. So I want to show you how I did it, of course, show some payout proof, and then just explain how Clickworker works. So then that way you can start making money too. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, what is Clickworker? So Clickworker is a global platform where you get paid to complete micro tasks. So things like data entry, surveys, short research jobs, app testing, AI training, and it's been around for years, and it's definitely legit. You can sign up for free, and once approved, you get access to tasks on their platform. Most of them are done remote from your phone or computer, which makes it a great side hustle, especially if you're looking for flexibility. So Clickworker is actually available in a number of countries. And once you create your account, you'll take a few assessments just to qualify for different types of tasks, and the more consistent and accurate you are, the more that'll be available to you. You'll also sometimes see opportunities from UHRS, which is a partner platform they work with, and that's where a lot of the better paying tasks live, and you can access it through your Clickworker account. Now, when it comes to like the general type of tasks you'll see, it's usually things like categorizing images, verifying business listings, some mystery shopping, short audio and video recordings, research and writing tasks, surveys, and most remote tasks only pay like a few dollars per task, but honestly, it does quickly add. And when it comes to payouts, there's actually a number of ways you can get paid out. PayPal, Payoneer, ACH, direct bank transfers. And in my case, I actually got paid by Amazon gift card in this last one that I did. So there's a lot of different options. And the cash out threshold is pretty low in most countries, but it varies. Okay, so how did I actually make $100 in an hour? Well, I was keeping an eye on my Clickworker account and also just keeping an eye on my email because sometimes they'll send you emails of different opportunities. And one came across that was an on-site task where you get paid $130 for 2 hours of your time. And it was through a company called LXT. Now, after looking into it a little bit more, LXT actually acquired Clickworker recently, so I knew from the jump that it was legit. Now, looking into what the task was a little bit more, it reminded me a lot of what I did for Task First. If you saw that video that I did on Task First, it was almost like an identical type of task. So essentially all you had to do was like some small movements like exercising, walking, stretching, all to kind of help to contribute to like innovative technology. So think like VR, tablets, smartphones, etc. So I went ahead and just filled out my interest form. And then shortly after that, maybe a couple days after, I got reached out to by a researcher from the company that was putting on the task. And they told me the day and time that they needed me there, where the location was, which really wasn't far from my house. And then once I got there, I had to sign a consent form. I also had to sign an NDA because it was for a pretty big company. And then I just got into the task itself. And like I said, it was super easy, just some basic movements. And although they projected 2 hours of time, it actually only took me an hour and a half to do it all. And one of the things that I really liked is they actually give you like brand new athletic clothes for the study, and you get to keep those. So it was kind of nice. I kind of walked away with both the money and a little bit of a wardrobe. So about 2 weeks after the study finished, I got an email with my Amazon gift card. Now the Amazon gift card was actually for $140 instead of $130. They gave me a little bit of a bonus for whatever reason. So for an hour and a half of my time, I made $140. I'm rounding up a little bit to say $100 in an hour. Now you may be like, oh, well, I don't want to get paid via Amazon gift card. I don't use Amazon. Well, that's fine. I could have gotten paid via Payoneer as well, but I didn't have an account and I really didn't feel like making one. So I was like, just give me Amazon gift card. I know I'm going to use that anyway. And really it was as simple as that. And ever since then, I've been hit up by a lot of different on-site studies. Now let's be clear, Clickworker won't make you rich every night, and you're definitely not going to consistently make $100 an hour over like an 8-hour shift every day, but it's a great flexible way to bring in some additional income, especially if you're comfortable doing on-site studies. If you only want to do remote ones, no issue, no big deal, that's awesome as well. They just pay a smaller amount, but you can knock out a lot in a short amount of time. But the on-site ones that I've seen and I've participated in, almost all pay like 50 plus. And so for me, they end up being more worth my time, but obviously they're more effort as well. So whatever you're comfortable with, just go ahead and engage in it. If you're going to sign up for Clickworker, my suggestion is actually just to check in periodically because tasks pop up all the time. So if you're looking at your app now or your computer now and you're like, oh, there's not a ton there, check back tomorrow and then the next day, and you'll eventually see something that you're interested in. But anyways, if you're interested in signing up for Clickworker, I have some links down in the description. Also, if you want to learn a little bit more, I put together a blog post on my site, sidehustleseattle.com. Anyways, thank you as always for watching. Get to the next one.